The war in Iran is everywhere. It comes up in financial news because of its effect on oil. It comes up in celebrity news, like when Chappell Roan's bodyguard made the Ayatollah cry because he looked at her. And now the war is even creeping its way into the weather.
Our eyes right now, weather-wise, are in the Middle East because they have an unusual system that's developing, going to be bringing heavy rain, possible tornadoes. They could be looking at some haboobs developing there.
Excuse me, Al, what did you just say? Haboobs? Haboobs are developing? Al, be a professional, all right? Call them by their scientific name, habrestuses. Am I the only one who doesn't know what he's talking about?
And that's your latest weather.
To be clear, I just learned something new. What exactly is a haboob?
Thank you, Craig Melvin. Very brave to admit on live TV that you've never seen a haboob, let alone felt one. I'm right there with you, brother. All right, so what is it?
It is a massive dust storm. If you remember Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise running running after that storm, ahead of that storm, that's a haboob.
See, now I get what you're talking about. I would understand the news a lot more if they told me what Tom Cruise movie it pertains to. I need them on the news like what America is doing here is like an impossible mission, like Tom Cruise in the movie Magnolia. So now we all understand haboob means sandstorm, so you can keep your minds out of the gutter. And just so you know, after the haboob, there will be a bukkake of rain coming in. These are all weather terms. But okay, aside from this dust storm developing into a voluptuous woman, how's the war going?
President Trump in the Oval Office yesterday said he's already won the war.
Well, I think we're going to end it. I can't tell you for sure. You know, I don't like to say this. We've won this. This war has been won.
You don't like to say you won a war? Isn't that why you fight a war? Be proud of yourself, Mr. President. You ended another war, and this is the one that you started. Like, that's like double points, you know? But you heard the man, we won this war. I bet Iran's begging for a ceasefire right now.
Breaking news, Iran's state-backed media now says Tehran will not accept a ceasefire.
Iranian officials' quote is that Iran will end the war when it decides to do so, when its own conditions are met.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't end the war. We ended the war, all right? You trying to start another war? Because I'll fight you, and then I'll stop fighting you when I feel like it, because the war is over. You heard the president. We won. We're bringing the troops home.
More than 1,000 additional troops from the 82nd Airborne Division are heading to the Middle East. They'll be joining thousands more Marines, sailors, and other American troops already on their way.
Oh, shit. We're sending more troops? That doesn't sound like the war is over. This is very confusing. Should I or shouldn't I go to Times Square in my sailor outfit to kiss random women? Mr. President, I thought we won.
We've won. Let me tell you, we've won.
Of course we won. Those troops are obviously going there to help set up for the victory party, you know? You ever try to set up a bouncy castle with just 1,000 troops? Now that's an impossible mission, like Tom Cruise and Jerry Maguire. And besides, 1,000 troops isn't even that many. It's actually the lowest thousands of troops you can have. If this war was really ramping up, the Army would need a lot more people than that, you know? They'd probably be trying to get new recruits.
The U.S. Army making some changes to try and draw more recruits. The Army just increased the maximum enlistment age to 42. That's up from 35.
Oh, shit. We're letting 42-year-olds sign up for the military now? They're gonna have to change the name from Operation Epic Fury to Operation Why Does My Back Hurt? I must have slept on it funny. Because the likelihood of a 42-year-old being great at war is like any person being great with nunchucks. Some people will be good, but most are gonna hurt themselves immediately. Bruce Lee, incredible. My uncle, concussion. Are we sure we won? It's not even a little close.
It's not a close battle. They're totally defeated.
I don't know what it is about you saying it a third time, but I believe you, all right? We gotta be winning this war. You wouldn't lie nonstop. You're the president. Look, according to People magazine and apparently the U.S. military, 42 is the new 35, all right? And that's probably all the soldiers we're gonna need anyway.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth announced an extension to bring back service members who refused the COVID-19 vaccine.
We're extending this to make sure anybody that wants to take advantage of it has additional time to take advantage of it. Maybe you were waiting to see whether we meant it or not. We do.
Oh, shit. That doesn't sound good. When the Secretary of Defense is telling you, I know you didn't want to take the COVID shot, but what about getting gunshot? So you gave people a deadline to re-enlist and they didn't take it, and now you're still extending the deadline to get them back. You are not the one with power. I've been through this entire thing before. My ex left me, and I told her she'd be back in a week. And sure enough, a year later, I got a wedding invitation. So just to recap, the military is now trying to recruit middle-aged people and anti-vaxxers who don't even want to come back. As long as they're not trying to bring in anybody else, maybe we're winning this war.
The Army also changing some regulations to let people enlist without a waiver if they have a single conviction for possession of marijuana or drug paraphernalia.
Okay, this is bad. This is bad. We've been at war a month and you're already down to stoners? This is like that Harold and Kumar movie, Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol. We must be desperate because I've never seen a pothead take a puff and then be like, I want to f somebody up. I wouldn't even trust a stoner with any mission unless that mission is, you need to locate the Ayatollah and tell him the greatest movie ever is Interstellar. I'm starting to think the war isn't won. And if we're still fighting, the Army's recruitment videos are gonna get a lot more desperate.
Great news, America! The president says we won the war. And now, for completely unrelated reasons, the U.S. military is lowering its standards. Because we need a ton of troops. Under 18, we'll take you. Under 16, you're in. 13 and Jewish, you're a man now. Mazel tov. Your grandpa will be so proud, and he'll be right with you because we're taking the olds now, too. Drug conviction? No problem. Just gave birth? We'll take you both. 2 lazy eyes? You can be a pilot. Why not? Uncle Sam needs literally anyone. Disney adults, carnies, Trekkies, Canadians, those grown men who are into My Little Pony. We'll take you, no questions asked, even though we have tons of questions. We'll even take stoners. Whoa, how can it be middle and east? So head to your local recruitment center. In fact, screw it. Just go straight to that base in Qatar and be all you can be. Or f it, just be. We'll take it.